I want to talk about the importance of self connection and stillness and taking the time to feel our emotions in order for purity and higher vibrations to come into our lives. Because one thing we have to understand is there needs to be a purification or sublimation process in order for us to push away the impurities and to open up the door to quality energy, because that negative energy has to go somewhere. But if we continue to run from it, we'll never be able to take the time to experience joy in our lives. We'll never be able to find happiness because we're always suppressing our emotions. So the same the same denial that we have with our emotions is the same denial that we have with happiness and joy. And we have to allow those emotions to be expressed in order for joy to be introduced into our lives. So there's a process that we go through known as stillness, recapitulation, and attunement, basically, where you connect with quality high vibrational energy in order for that high vibrational energy to push out the impurities. And this is something that we have to get understood, that it takes time to push out these impurities based on the access that we have to quality energy from nature and from quality foods and quality thoughts. And it's not going to happen overnight, but at the same time, with consistency, you'll notice it gets easier and easier to um, deal and shake off those emotions and that depression that often weighs us down for so long. So it might take some time for you to go outside and find a secluded area where you can just collect your thoughts and gather your feelings in order for you to, get in tune with how you feel and bring about a connection between the mind and the body. Because there's a relationship between our emotions and the mind and the body. And if we don't address these emotions, it's just going to manifest into disease and manifest into chaos into our lives, because everything's as within, so without. So, the more time that we spend connecting with quality energy, that same frequency becomes a part of our DNA, becomes a part of our essence. And nothing is meant to stay stagnant or static for too long in order for it to continue to evolve. So when we go out into nature, we make those direct connections. It's important to make direct connections, direct physical connection, because the earth is not just physical, the sun is not just physical. Everything has a multi-dimensional correspondence to it, and that's what's gonna bring about the relationship between the mind, body, and spirit, based on you tuning into that higher quality energy. And then the sun already has the higher frequencies encoded into it. So you're bringing those codes into your body. And that's inevitably going to facilitate evolution based on you making those direct connections with nature. You taking the time, taking your shoes off, and connecting with the earth, connecting with the trees, connecting with the sun, eating quality food and plant based food, of course, because that's the primary producers of all the protein and the primary producers of all the information that we need for our DNA. So, this is a prerequisite to bringing about our holistic or um, wholesome lifestyle. There is no wholesomeness or wholeness if you're disconnected from nature, because you're always going to bring about imbalances. And then that's when the hospitals get to take advantage of our ignorance and confusion, because we don't know how to bring about this harmony and balance in our lives just simply by learning how to purify our thoughts and emotions and impurities within our body. So this is just me touching on, the importance of nature and the importance of the relationship between us and nature and the overall symbiotic relationship that we have with the earth. Because without that, there's inevitably going to be imbalances. There's inevitably going to be chaos in our lives, and that's just going to create disorder. Because nothing in this world is going to be able to grow without first becoming a seed. And the planting process is the relationship between us and the earth. That way our spirit can evolve and our spirit can actually fulfill the purpose that it came to serve on this planet. But all that information is in the earth, all that information is in the sun. So if you're not honoring that relationship between you and nature, then you're not honoring your purpose that you have in this world, basically. So I just wanted to touch on that, and then I'll elaborate more later.